Hi, folks. Welcome to Crisco's Corner. Hi, folks. Welcome back. And those of you that are new, welcome. I got to tell you, honestly, here he is, Mayor Eric Adams, Mayor of New York City. This guy turned out to be the biggest piece of hypocrite that ever lived. We're a sanctuary city. Los Angeles, we're a sanctuary city, and the LA City Council is having a fit with all the illegals / asylum seekers they're getting. Now New York's being overrun with them. So the other major cities, Chicago is screaming. All the low-income housing is getting taken up from seniors and other people in Chicago from migrants. And I'll use the word migrant. I'm being very, very fair. You should hear this piece of, I want to show you a short clip here. And you got to listen to this moron. You reap what you sow. You wanted to be a sanctuary city, you got what you wanted.
Never in my life have I had a problem that I did not see an ending to. I don't see an ending to this. I don't see an ending to this. This issue will destroy New York City.
Yeah, I guess it doesn't matter the fact that all the border states and the border towns that are way smaller than New York and have way smaller budgets are being run with tens of thousands a week. And this a-hole is complaining about $10,000 a month for New York City metro area with billions of dollars in resources that the little border states don't have. Well, who cares? They're all Republican states. F them. You reap what you sow. All these morons sitting behind him and almost everybody in that audience all clapped and cheered when Donald Trump was president, and we're a sanctuary city. We are not racist. We're not the racist Trump supporters. We're not any of those evil people. We believe in immigrants. Immigrants built this country and built this city. Okay, a-hole, what are you going to do now?
Destroy New York City. We're getting 10,000 migrants a month. One time we were just getting Venezuela. Now we're getting Ecuador. Now we're getting Russian-speaking coming through Mexico. Now we're getting Western Africa. Now we're getting people from all over the globe have made their minds up that they're going to come through the southern part of the border and come into New York City.
Yeah, not just you, a-hole. Chicago, Los Angeles, all the major cities. Texas is being overrun. Mississippi, they're all filtering through. Alabama, North and South Carolina. I was in Tennessee. I live in upstate New York. And I saw tons of migrants in Tennessee getting gas and in stores. And that was in central Tennessee in a small town. The people you supported, we're not the racist Trump people. We stand for something better. All right, a-hole. You know, I used to be a city councilman in the early 2000s. Granted, it's a city nowhere near the size of New York. But the budget problems are still the same. Can you imagine losing 10, 15, 20% of your budget because you have to pay for, and I use air quotes, migrants? In New York State, this is not well known. In New York State, 17% of the state's Medicaid bill, that's the welfare, the Medicaid bill is paid for by the county where the person that's receiving the benefits reside. That's a huge, just that alone, even if you can find these people housing, you don't have the billions it's going to cost for the additional Medicaid payments to the federal government. Because Albany decided, rather than balancing their books years ago, is to dump part of the Medicaid bill onto the counties. I know. I'm friends with people in the New York State Assembly over the years, and I remember it happening. You reap what you sow. We're not the racist Trump MAGA people. Okay, a-hole, what are you going to do now?
And everyone is saying it's New York City's problem. Every community in this city is going to be impacted. We had a $12 billion deficit that we're going to have to cut. Every service in this city is going to be impacted. All of us. And so I say to you, as I turn it over to you, this is some of the most educated, some of the most knowledgeable, probably more of my commissioners and deputy commissioners and chiefs live in this community. So as you asked me a question about migrants, tell me what role you played.
How about the role you played, a-hole, and all the other mayors and governors? Gavin Newsom, the governor of California, the mayor of San Francisco, the mayor of Washington, D.C., the mayor of Los Angeles, the mayor of Austin, Texas. The list goes on and on. Portland, Oregon, Seattle, Washington. All you progressive morons that screamed for 4 or 5 years they're putting kids in cages when it was really Obama's policy. We're not the racist Trump MAGA people. Trump is a racist. He has to go. Pounded on that drum for 6 freaking years. You got what you wanted. What is that old Incan? I think it might be an Aztec saying that says when the gods want to punish us, they answer our prayers. Look at the morons singing behind him like statues. They're all the people that advocated for this. And now Eric Adams has the balls to say, what role did you play in helping to stop this? Well, we're pushing them out from Brooklyn to Queens, and Queens to Staten Island, and Staten Island to Manhattan, and all that. They just want to push them out of New York and put them in the red states so they can bankrupt them. We can have open immigration, or we can have a welfare state. You can't have both. It'll bankrupt the country. And now he's calling people out for not fighting back. You know what? You.
How many of you organized to stop what they're doing to us? How many of you were part of the movement to say, we're seeing what this mayor is trying to do, and they're destroying New York City? It's going to come to your neighborhoods. All of us are going to be impacted by this.
If this was a Republican mayor, CNN, MSNBC, all the talking heads, The View, all those morons would be screaming to high heaven that this man betrayed his race. He's going against non-white people. Bah, 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 bah. These people are such hypocrites, I can't even tell you. Look at the gentleman on the right with the gray suit. Look at this guy. Looks like a statue. He doesn't know what to do. And they're all were thinking the same thing, I'm sure, when asked 4 years ago, 3 years ago. We're a sanctuary city. We believe in immigrants. Immigrants built this city. Okay, a-hole. Now you're going to call out people for not fighting back? Because you agreed with them. And they think that open immigration is okay in a welfare state. It will destroy the culture. It will destroy societies, too many at once. And it will bankrupt cities. And it will bankrupt states. Let's listen to what this idiot has to say for the rest. Sorry about my rant, but this guy really got under my skin.
I said it last year when we had 15,000. I'm telling you now, with 110,000, the city we knew we're about to lose. And we're all in this together, all of us. Staten Island saying, send them out to Manhattan. Manhattan is saying, send them out to Queens. Queens is saying, send them out to Brooklyn. No, it's not the game we can play.
Yeah, the game we could play. He wants to send them out somewhere else, too. How about Pennsylvania? Go through all the... Look at the guy with the blue tie on the left. He's smiling his ass off. He knows you're just going to pawn him off on some other state. I'm probably going to dump him here in upstate New York because we got a governor that's a whack job. It's amazing to me. So all of these 100 and some thousand people are probably going to get shipped into upstate New York where I live. And the burden of taking care of them and housing them will fall on the county and local city residents. Like I said, I used to be a councilman. I did 8 budgets. I know what it's like to do a budget. It's tough. Nobody wants to raise property taxes on people that can't afford it already. And there's tens of thousands of them just in my city alone, let alone all of upstate New York. So Hochul, the governor of New York, will step in, take these migrants and ship them up here to show how wonderful they are. And then beg Biden for money to help pay for it, to show how righteous they are. These people are pieces of... Now, here's the thing. I'm going to leave it with this. Mayor Adams, and I'll call you Mayor Adams out of respect for your position. Mayor Adams, a statement for you. As a resident of upstate New York, is going to be impacted by your stupidity and your hypocrisy. Mayor Adams, kiss my... Until next time, God bless, goodbye, and good luck.